Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Okay, Ocho, the Titans. I told you, man, your team was in trouble. You didn't want to hear me. The Titans beat the Dolphins. The Titans got their first win of the season. An ugly win. Mason Rudolph took up for Will Levis, the quarterback of Tennessee. He injured his shoulder, diving for a first down in the first quarter. The ugly season for the Dolphins got worse. The game marked the Dolphins' third straight loss. Their record is the worst start under coach Mike McDaniel. Miami struggled to move the ball with Huntley for most of the night. Huntley was held to under 100 yards passing with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle, with Devon Achane. He was 14 of 22 for 96 yards. I told you, Ocho, it don't count. I don't care what type of gun you got. If the guy that's pulling the trigger, if he don't know what to do, what good is a bazooka? What good is an AK?
Now listen to me. Now stay with me real quick. Now everybody in the chat, I need you to stay with me real quick. I want you to understand how difficult the quarterback position is. I want you to understand how difficult it is for a player that's only been there 2 weeks to come in and to integrate and learn a game plan, not an entire playbook, a specific amount of plays that he's comfortable with, to be able to function as a Dolphin quarterback after not having a training camp, after not having a mini camp, and coming in and being thrust into that position is very difficult, even with the weapons that he has around him. Now, the game would have been different. The game would have been different if you think about a game. Let's say it's 100 plays run. Out of those 100 plays that are run in a game, 2 or 3 make the difference in the ball game.
No, you're not running.
I'm just throwing that out hypothetically.
70.
I'm just throwing it out hypothetically.
70
okay, 70 is on the high. Let's just say 70 tonight. You got a pass to Tyreek on Ladarius Sneed on the left sideline. Easy touchdown. Ball went out of bounds. You had another pass to Tyreek that was overthrown on the right side against Ladarius Sneed. That's 14 points right there. Most of the time, too, because of the chemistry him and Tyreek have, those are touchdowns. So you add 14 points to that. What would the scoreline be? Dolphins win the game.
Can I ask you a question? When I had this very conversation with you about Huntley coming in, you mentioned none of those things. You said these guys are certain. No, hold on.
Okay, I got you.
I'll let you speak. When we were having this conversation last week, you said that ain't no problem. The guy came in for Lamar and did quite well. I tried to lay the things out that you just explained. I tried to say that to you. But you told me he got Waddle. He got Tyreek. I said, Ocho, the guy's coming off. The guy's just getting off his couch. And you expect them, they're going to be just fine. I said, Ocho, you told me quarterback was a very hard position to play. Now, all of a sudden, see, you get blinded. You see that teal and that orange and that white uniform, you get blinded.
I wasn't blinded.
All you had to do was take what you said right now and transport that back then, and you say, you know what? We're in trouble, Unc.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to live in reality. I'm reacting off of emotion and it being my hometown team. But I'm just saying it's it's so difficult. You know how difficult it is, especially for Tyler Huntley to be coming off his couch.
Yeah.
And not having any kind of chemistry, not having any type of continuity and learning a new offense. You know how difficult that is. I know how. Now the people in the chat might not understand it. They think you just get in there because you have those weapons around you. You just get out there and you just throw and you just go. That's why the timing was off a little bit. That's why the ball was a 2 or 3 yards right in front of Tyreek. And those would have been touchdowns if they had the time and the chemistry in. And I think as time goes on, depending on how long it takes Tua to get back, Tyler Huntley will improve. He will improve. And another week under his belt, he'll be a little better next.
Did you see that guy shooting that won the silver medal at the Olympics? I think he's from Israel. And he ain't got nothing. He's just holding the gun. He ain't got all that fancy equipment. He ain't got no eye block. He ain't got nothing on his wrist to stabilize him. All he's doing is holding his gun right there. And he says, I don't need fancy equipment. You see, it's not the equipment. It's the person holding the equipment. I keep telling you that. You keep telling me all these weapons that he got. It's only a matter of the quarterback. What can you do with it? An AK ain't no good if the guy don't know how to shoot it. A bazooka, M16, a tech, or whatever a fin, whatever type of artillery you want to use is only as accurate as the person that's firing it. And right now, Huntley can't fire, even though he has max weapons. He has weapons of mass destruction. He has a relay team at wide receiver. And it doesn't do him any good because he can't get him the ball.
Let me tell you what the issue tonight was. So Tyler Huntley tonight, he was a 9mm, but he got a switch on it. So when you got a switch on your 9mm, it just go all over the place. So what's going to happen this following week is they're going to take the switch off. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then the aim going to be a little better. So this is what happens. Your first game, you only had 2 weeks to get ready. You know, they throwing you into the fire. You're used to this. When you came in for Lamar with the Ravens, you got to understand, you done went through training camp, you done went through mini camp, you know the players, So there's a
offense ain't changing.
There's a level of comfortability.
That's not what he is, Ocho. He's not a drop back passer like Tua. He's athletic. And that's why you could do some of the things that when Lamar was there, you could do some of those things.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
He can't do anything.
He put the ball in the air too. Now, don't just say he ain't no running back. Don't do me like that.
Oh, no, Ocho, all I'm saying, the man threw for 22 times.
Sir.
He was 14 to 22. But Ocho, he was 14 to 22 for 96 yards.
I'm with you.
He ain't throwing the ball. Ain't no air. Do you 22 attempts for 98 yards?
You're right. You got to think 2 of those. Listen, them numbers would have been extremely inflated. It would have been about 300 if you hit Tyreek on 2 of them passes. Now, don't forget that.
You make my point. Remember what I said? It's not the artillery. It's the person. See? If he was a great shooter, he would have hit the bullseye.
See, you're not understanding. You make it sound like it's so easy. You could just come off the couch and just hit it like it's so easy.
I tried to tell you that. You tried to make it seem like it was easy.
Listen, I'm just saying the possibility of being able to do it based on what you got out there. It just ain't execute. It was this far off.
Ocho. So what matters? What matters what type of gun you got if you can't
now
shoot?
Watch what happened next week.
What type of car? What does it matter? Let's just say, if I gave you the same type of car that I gave anybody that drove NASCAR, you couldn't beat them because that's what they do. I can take a street car, any car, a Camaro or whatever, a Transit, whatever, a Corvette, and I would take a professional driver and I take you and I put y'all on the track. The car's got the same horsepower, have the same steering. They're going to beat you because that's what they do. They're professionals.
All right. Now,
there's levels.
I want you to remember these words you're saying. Remember these words. And when Tyler Huntley go out there next week and throw for about 300-400 yards, you know.
Who they play next week?
You know. I'm not gonna mention the drop passes. I'm not gonna mention all that, but we're gonna stay with the quarterback play.
They play the Patriots.
Now, what you think gonna happen?
I got the Patriots.
Wait, come again?
I got the Patriots.
Patriots. You talk about Miramar Patriots out here in Miami, or you talk about the New England Patriots?
Either one. The one from 1776 or the one that's playing right now. Them.
All right.
You want to put something on it?
Make it light on yourself. Bet $100.
$100. Say no more. I was hoping saw him coming. That's why I pretend like, I throw it out there real quick. I know he gonna jump on it with both feet. Then I snatched the rug. I snatched the rug out, but they make him hit his head on the turf. We good. $100. Patriots.
All right.